It is April 15, 2011, and this is the SC Center Take 2. What is up, guys? JP McDonough here for today's SC Center, the weekend edition, joined as always by my co-host Patrick Chobo Piano. Patrick, what is going on? Your webcam is frozen again, man.
Is it? Because it looks out of control. You know, I can't tell you. All I know is I got a bunch of kids outside screaming. I got some police sirens. Things are looking good. How's it in Texas?
It's quite good. Well, I haven't been outside in like 7 days, man. I don't know what it's like. Let's go ahead and start talking about some Starcraft 2, though. We had NASL. Just deal with this webcam today, people. I do apologize for this. But NASL yesterday, we've got spoilers for you guys. Slush ended up taking out Moonglade. Kawhi Rice taking out Hey Pro. Has Hey Pro ever won a match that has been broadcasted beside the Penny Arcade, PAX, bunch of P's in there? The Team Liquid show match series at PAX, I know he won that, but I don't think
nothing
he's
that
won
I can
anything
think
else.
of. But this was just not very good. I don't. Anyway, also DDE played Nada in probably the best match of the day. Would you agree there?
Well, I mean, I don't know what my voice is doing, but the Axlav Squirtle game is pretty good. But I mean, the DDE Nada game was pretty spectacular. I guess I'll give you that game of the day for yesterday, for sure. What did you think of the Axlav Squirtle game, Mr. Frozen Webcam, without a chin?
Well, you guys better believe me, I do have a chin. You saw it yesterday. I enjoyed it as far as I can enjoy PvP. I enjoyed TVT much more than PvP. Maybe that makes me a bastard, but and just the way
Fair.
TVT went was awesome. Squirtle Axlav was good. I was rooting for Axlav. Didn't take it. How did your predictions go?
Did I say... I'm not sure who I predicted, actually. I think I said Kawhi Rice would win. I think I said DDE would win over Nada, though. And I think I said Axlav would win. I don't actually remember my predictions, Patrick. You're putting me on the spot.
Well, luckily I have my liquid bet up, and I was wrong on the Moonglade Slush one, so there's that. But all in all, a pretty good day, I think. And the Reddit, hate mob that was going to hang Greetorp, I think that they're a little more happy with the way Greetorp cast yesterday, because they're fickle sons of bitches, on an emotional roller coaster. So I think overall the production was really good, the sound was improved. I was pretty happy with it yesterday. Plus I spent yesterday talking with like Ash Joshi and Anna Prosser and a funny group of people just bullshitting around. So it was a good NASL for me, to be perfectly honest.
I would agree. I can't wait for more this weekend, and they are actually skipping tonight to fix their new schedule. I think, Patrick, did you read that post that I sent you? Because I sure didn't. That was a huge wall of text.
I did. So they're changing up the schedule, and now it's going to be Wednesday through Sunday at regular times. So there's going to be no broadcast today. It's going to resume tomorrow. They're saying that this is to improve the viewer experience and player scheduling conflicts. So what you need to read that as is we need some better editing and presentation. So we're going to take a day off to do that, and we need to make sure the schedule lines up for everybody. So we're going to take a day off to do that. Not too bad reasons to take a day off. So I'm fine with that. And on Saturday, it's going to be starting at the regular time. It's going to be Select Hasuabs, Goody Cats, Rhett versus Ace, Starlight versus Machine, and Braddock versus MC. Going to be some pretty interesting matches there. And then on Sunday, we have Idrisak, Mana versus Tyler, Pain User versus Cloud, Zenio versus Sen, and Druby versus Boxer.
Dude, holy shit. Those games on Sunday are actually insane. Idrisak, Mana Tyler, Zenio Sin, and Druby Boxer. I mean, Pain User Cloud is going to be also incredible too, but Idrisak probably going to be what we saw at MLG, which was awesome. Tyler better win a freaking game, or a series, or Team Liquid is just going to start really emoing out, as I don't think they've won anything lately.
Fired.
Druby Boxer will be good, and Zenio Sin, I think, will be the match of the day for me. On Saturday, I would probably say Select Hasuabs match of the day.
I like it. I am looking forward to seeing Braddock versus MC, because I feel like I so rarely get to see Braddock play. And MC is just a guy who I could watch play forever, even though he is a mean, lean, cheesy machine, who we all have agreed to hate in our secret meetings. But overall, looks like a good weekend of NASL. Moving on, we do have the TSL coming up, round of 16. Some pretty good matches, but then again, it's the TSL. It's kind of all pretty good matches.
Yeah, they're all pretty good.
We have Boxer Sen. I'll watch that whole damn thing. We have Hashab tomorrow, definitely. Naniwa Goody, if Naniwa can wake up for it. And Mondragon Cruncher. Pretty good matches. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to Mondragon Cruncher.
So am I, because if Cruncher loses that, and Mondragon somehow, well, not somehow, but if Mondragon wins, people are just going to start shitting on Edry even more, and it's going to be freaking hilarious. So I hope that Cruncher loses that. I actually don't know if I want to watch that, because Cruncher is just so boring in that matchup.
It's Mondi. It's Mondragon. Trust me, you'll be fine.
Well, he's just going to make roaches. I'll tell you right now. That's.
You've seen one game. Relax. He'll be back with a vengeance, and he'll mash drone it to win it.
He just makes roaches. If you make counter to air roaches.
All right. Well, anyway, GSL Code A is starting up very soon. Tonight, I think. Is that correct? I believe.
No, this is actually on Monday morning. I believe at 4 a.m. or something like that.
You're right. It's going to be MMA Top Class, Hyperdub Line, Ganzi Peanut Cracker, which I'm taking that name, and Jejun Bomber. Some pretty exciting ones there. I'm excited to see Bomber, even though it's TBT. I just want to see Bomber play more, because he is the most hyped human being on the planet. What are you looking forward to?
MMA should roll over Top Class, but the best thing about GSL is, let's go back and look at these names. We've got Top Class, Line, Peanut Cracker, and we know who Jejun is. But Peanut Cracker, Line, and Top Class, no idea who they are. Might be really good, might be actually terrible. That's the best thing about GSL, because if these guys are really, really good, we'll get to see kind of a star in the making, in a sense, kind of like what we saw in the GSL Team League, and that's really why I'm going to watch Code A. Plus, I think, isn't Moletrap going to be casting? Your webcam's just
Moletrap and Doa. It's true, you guys don't see it, but I'm dancing. Yeah, Moletrap and Doa, I'm excited to see. Whenever I think of Moletrap, I think of Diggity. They're, for some reason, in my head, lifelong life partners, and Diggity blew it out of the water, so I'm excited to see what Moletrap does. What's going on with the V this weekend, by the way?
The V is going to have Minigun versus /R, or the Reddit hero, I guess, Spanishiwa, from Vile, not from VT. I think I might have said VT the other day, but a fan informed me that I was indeed wrong. So he's from the team Vile. They're going to be playing in that $100 best of 7 over at complexitygaming.com. I think that goes live either in an hour or 2 hours from now. But just go check the TL calendar for that. Should be a great time, best of 7. And you'll probably get to see Spanishiwa's Zerg style that he uses against everyone now in all of his matchups. And it's quite entertaining to watch. We'll have to see how Minigun can deal with that. Looks like Edward from IGN was interviewed over at Fnatic. Did you happen to read that interview, Patrick?
I did. So Edward is Captain Planet of esports over at IGN, and he's doing he's basically management level position at the IPL. So it's pretty cool to get an inside look at what he's doing. Here's a hot tip, though. You need to subscribe to me on Twitter or go to chobopion.com this weekend. I actually talked to Edward just today, and I got some cool information on IPL2, and I just need to write it up. I need to stop being lazy and post it. So if you subscribe to Chobopion, I will have that up ASAP for you and some new information on IPL2. Also, a great interview. My one of my favorites, Mondragon, was interviewed. This is from a couple of days ago, the user interviews, but I didn't get a chance to really skim it when it happened. But I did get a couple of things out of it this time. He talks about basically why he shuns the spotlight. Like in Brood War, people were taught a lot of teams wanted him to go to Korea, etc., etc. He never wanted to. He never wanted that lifestyle. He wants it even less now because you can make money in Europe and the USA. And he explains that sort of, and he hints that maybe Testy will come back. And if you know Brood War, you know that hacking son of a bitch is a good player.
They're going to have to tear Testy away from playing Han, because I know that is all that he has been playing recently. He's actually one of the best in that game, so hopefully
I believe he's like rank 2 in the world.
Something like that. Well, it is a team game, so I'm not sure how you can have individual. I guess there is that ladder. Anyways, enough about Han. Let's talk about the WCG and how StarCraft 2 is a featured game. This has been kind of known, I thought, for a while. What does it exactly mean to be a featured game, Patrick?
Well, if it was been known, then I don't know. All I know is the WCG contacted me yesterday and were like, could you tell people that StarCraft 2 is a featured game? Because apparently it wasn't official. Maybe it was known, but not quite out there. And the qualification process is going to be starting in about 12 days, so like 2 weeks. If you go to USA, just Google WCG USA. Don't even, silly me, I don't remember the URL, but joining it is Counter-Strike 1.6, Tekken 6, that brings me back, Crossfire, and your favorite, World of Warcraft.
Wait a minute, what is Crossfire? Did they like put the board game?
The board game, Crossfire. I hope. That
is kind of weird. Also, it is weird to see World of Warcraft Cataclysm there, but I guess all those sponsored teams that have held on to those WoW teams will be sending them to WCG. I don't really know. We'll have to see how that goes. Last Shadow was interviewed over at GoSuGamers.net. Did he cheese the interviewer? Did he give him some cheese?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what Last Shadow did. All I know is I heard. I can confirm that. If you want to check that out, that's at GoSuGamers.net, of course. But more important, IGN Pro League has a bunch of interviews out with their players, casters, and some staff interviews coming out. And all I could say is the production value on
they're pretty good.
Which is really good buzzword lately, is pretty high. And to see IPL putting out content like this is a really good sign.
It's actually pretty funny because the only reason that those look so good is because they have 2 cameras. And that's pretty much it. They've also got some fog coming in a lot of those, which I thought was kind of hilarious. And the lighting's actually not too hard to set up there. It's just they did it before anyone else did. And kudos to them.
Not too hard, but no one does it.
Yeah, kudos to them. So, I mean, those looked great. White Raw is actually streaming right now, by the way, so go tune into that after we wrap up here. You can find that over at justin.tv/duckload. White Raw, it's actually awesome to hear him stream. I think he's actually talking as well. And I also got to give a huge shout out to Scoots from Team Evil Geniuses. He was interviewed by Starcraft. You can go check that out. You could also, I think it's on his Twitter, is where I found the link for that. Just Google Starcraft and you'll find the episode. Looks like Boxer's Wing episode 2 was not translated, but subtitled. Did you happen to watch that yet, Patrick?
I have not watched it, but I have watched episode 1, and it's a really good series, just about what Boxer's doing as far as coming back, quote unquote. And you should check that out. I'll have the link to both. Artosis Watch 2011, JP. What's going on? Dun dun dun.
I heard that he was not in Grandmasters yet.
Oh.
So we'll have to see on Monday if he has achieved Grandmaster Artosis status. If not, he's going to be continuing to be angry. He does not look very happy in this picture. But you know who does look happy?
He doesn't look very happy, possibly because it says, I'm angry.
It's just true.
Just a hunch.
True.
Poor leading the people on.
Poor Artosis. Poor Artosis. Picture of the day comes in from, I don't actually know who made this. It was over on Reddit, but it is the best fan art I think I've ever seen for anyone. I'm actually going to remove this text because look at that background. That is glorious. That's an awesome background. Kudos to whoever made this. I'm sorry I forgot your name and didn't write it down, but maybe I'll edit it in on YouTube over on the annotations or something so you guys can go check this out and support the guy that needs supporting. Patrick, with your frozen webcam, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I just realized looking at this picture of the day that when I go to the next MLG, I want White Raw to be there, and I want the whole crowd to go quack, quack, quack.
Oh,
quack.
man, no, don't start that.
Mighty Ducks, it's happening. Get ready, start practicing in your rooms.
Follow me at twitter.com/itmeJP. Follow Patrick at twitter.com/ShowboatPeon. Send in tips to tips@itmeJP.com if there's anything you want us to talk about. Thanks for tuning in to the weekend edition of SC Center. We are out. Peace. Patrick, wave goodbye. Just kidding, your webcam's frozen.
Wah wah.